Yeah, I went to church like this. So I went running this morning. I did the 7K this morning. Then I had yoga right after the 7K. And then after yoga, I had church. So I'm just now getting home from church. Church was great. Running was, okay, let me tell y'all, it was so hard. It was insane today. Even though we did that same trail. No, Rupert. No. We did the same trail, but I think because everything that happened to me mentally, it was just trying to break me down, and I just didn't really wake up on the right side of the bed. I still felt a little like down and just a little off. But I'm like, whatever, I'm still gonna run because I have been eating so much, you guys. I've been eating so much, and it's because it's winter too. It's easier to eat more, but I love to cook. I love to go out to eat. So recently, like, the food has like been there for me, and I just love to eat. So anyway, because especially when I cook, I be eating my food like, oh my god, this is so good. So yeah, I'm like, I gotta run, especially 7K, so I can still eat what I want to eat. So honestly, like, I've always been a pretty healthy eater, but recently, I don't know, it's been kind of out the window, and I'm like, okay, as long as I run, I can eat what I want to eat. And beforehand, when I had a trainer, he told me I can eat what I want to eat, but I gotta work out twice as hard, and I was doing it. But anyways, yeah, so with the situation with the guy that, I had met, and then the crazy man from Whole Foods, the crazy men, I should say, as I get closer to my journey, because I'm only 3 weeks away, I realized that those people were really like a stepping stone to try and break me down and get me off my journey, because I was upset with God. I was upset with my sisters, because I just felt like, for one, I tend to hide people that I'm talking to or dating, because, I just want to make sure I'm sure about them. But sometimes when I do that, I overlook a lot of things. So this go around with my life, I just wanted to be more open with like people that I'm talking to make sure that I'm not overlooking anything, because your family can see things that you cannot see, and they know you. So I told them, and it's like, I think so many people are just ready for me to get married that they want me to kind of, I don't want to say settle, but don't be so like, how can I word this? I don't know. They want me to kind of give out chances a little bit more, maybe somewhat like that. And it's just like, I shouldn't have gave out. I kept telling myself like, no, something is off. I did not want to give a chance to him. But there were people around me, telling me like, oh, give it a go. Like, you just don't know. And I'm just like, well, is it because I'm used to being toxic and I'm used to having a link, like, just come and go? I don't want to commit. I don't have to just see this one person all the time. And that's what I'm telling myself. But really, it was that whole intuition in me keeps saying something is off was really the Holy Spirit the whole entire time. And that's why I'm just like, because I didn't directly hear a voice, I felt like I'm not hearing from him. But that was him the entire time. So all that stuff was to break me down. So me running, like, I was literally ready to have a breakdown while I was running this morning. Like, it just seemed so hard. It felt like my body was ready to give out. Like, I literally thought I was just going to stop and cry. And shout out to Mike. He runs, well, it's a group of us that run, but there's one guy, Mike, that runs. We're kind of like at the same speed, so we kind of push each other. We're always like the two that runs together. And so, like, when I need to break and I'm just like breathing, he's like, come on, you got it, it's okay, just keep pushing, like, you got it, we're almost there, and stuff like that really helps me. Or if we need a break, he's like, it's okay, take your time. And I'm just like, oh my god, thank you so much. Like, I told him, like, and at first he could kind of tell something was off with me, so he was like, you good? And I was like, no. And so I told him everything that went on and just vented about it. And it's like, after I got it out and we're getting closer to the finish line, like, he was just so patient with me, and it just really got me to the finish line. And when it was just like level ground right before you get to the end, And it's like, we're almost there. Keep going, keep going. I just felt like my body just wanted to shut down, and I just wanted to drop on the freaking ground. And I'm like, whatever, you know, I'm gonna keep going. So we finally did it. And oh my God, I'll show y'all the picture, because I look mad short in this pic too. But I'm standing beside Mike. That's Mike. But I'm just so thankful for him. I'm thankful for Mickey for always pushing me as well, and always asking me to come run, or ask me am I coming to run. So that was just a huge help. And then I think her name was Karen. I don't want to say it is and it's not, but I didn't bring water this time, and so she was giving me sips of her water, and that had really, I could taste the electrolytes in her water, and I'm like, thank you so much, I needed that. So everybody was just so thoughtful, and I love being around like-minded individuals that's going to push each other. Nobody just leaves you hanging no matter your speed. Like, even if they go ahead of you, they may wait for a little while for you, and then we all like ask each other like how you're doing, and then I'm like, all right, let's knock this out, let's keep going. And that just meant so much to me. And then with things that happened yesterday, there's the lady Tisha who I do the bricks and bands class with on Wednesdays normally. She saw what happened to me at Whole Foods, so she had messaged me, and because at first she was like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I just need to vent. Rupert, stop before you get down. And I'm like, I just needed to vent. So she was like, well, come to yoga, you know, come, I can't remember how she said it, but pretty much just get it out, because yoga do help. It really do. And just stretch it and breathe it, and just me forgetting about everything. That helped me so much. And then they had these like ginger shots. I had 2. I think I wanted 3 because it was really good. It was ginger, lemon, and I think agave. But it was so good. I'm like, let me get another one. And then I had a bagel, and then I went to church. And wait, for one, at yoga I thought I was about to have another breakdown and just cry as I was breathing, because it's like, they say you hold a lot of trauma in your hips, and I'm just, as I'm like stretching and releasing and breathing, I just felt like I was just releasing so much, and I was just trying to hold in my tears. I cried like a little bit, but ain't nobody see it. But even with running, I cried a little bit, ain't nobody see it. But it's like I really want to just break down. But honey, hold on, it's my neighbor's shower. It's a little ghetto over here. But at church, baby, I just broke down. I could not contain it. Like, boo-hoo, weeping, could not stop it when the praise dancers got up. And I think this song was called Let Go. I have saved it on my phone. I forget. But, honey, I was no more good after that. And then the pastor did a altar call. And this is why I love this church, because a lot of churches out here is just so like cookie cutter. They don't believe in laying hands, speaking in tongues, or rebuking people. And just, that's what I grew up in. That's what I'm accustomed to. I know those kinds of things. And it's like they don't play church. Like, they're really about that life. So he did an altar call for forgiveness. Excuse you. And so I went up there because I knew for a while, I feel like I've been holding a grudge against the whole like Cabo situation, if I told you guys about that. But so after church, well, I went up to the altar call to ask for forgiveness, and the pastor had prayed over me, and he had also mentioned like shame, because I felt shame. Rupert, stop. I felt a lot of shame too from being like a link. Because at the end of the day, yes, I do believe that you're single until you're married, but I felt bad for his girlfriend, or whatever you want to call her. Like, I felt like I wronged her, especially being another lady. So I did feel, and the thing was, it didn't hit me till yesterday when I said some things out loud that happened, and I'm like, that's real stuff. You know, that's messed up at the end of the day. So I felt bad for that. So I went up there for that, and to forgive this girl that I've been holding a grudge for probably over a year now. Heck, it might be going on 2. I don't know. But I called her after church was over, and I asked her for her forgiveness, and told her, you know, like, you know, I asked God for forgiveness and to let it go. And we talked for a little bit. We're back good. But I just felt so free. I really did. Like, I feel more lightweight. And that has always been bothering me for some time about that situation. But I kind of just like, no, I was right. Like, I said what I said. And it don't matter how you feel sometimes. Sometimes God really wants us to stand apart and be the bigger person, no matter how much it may suck. But you feel great at the end, and that's how I feel. And I'm just so thankful that despite all these things that try to tear me down, you know, it was a part of the enemy's plan to do that, but God has the last say so at the end of the day. And, you know, I'm just going to keep pushing forward with my journey. But this is like, you know, you can't expect to not go through something and nothing happened. Like, something happened. It was meant to break me. It didn't. Did it bruise me? You know, it might cut me a little bit. But, hey, I'm back good now. And, yeah, I'm just... whew, child, what a relief. But anyways, you guys, that's it for this video. I just want to do a quick little update on, you know, things that went on with me just recently and how I'm feeling today. And that's that. I stink. I need to get in the shower because I went to church like this, y'all. Look at my hair. It's like, y'all know this is raw hair. It was straight, so it's starting to get the curls back because I was sweating. So you see that? My roots is jumping, edges jumping. So yeah, I'm about to wash my hair, wear it back curling. I need my eyebrows done. But yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.